I'll tell you a story, a true story that happened to me when I was a kid, right? I was always one to read books. I always found school too easy. I was always in books well above my age level, I'm telling you now. Right, so I was always interested in science and archaeology, and my grandfather was like an Indiana Jones character, and I copied him and all this sort of stuff. But anyway, I come home from school one night, and my parents were both working at that time. My brother was going to football training or something. And anyway, I opened the door. We used to hide the key, right? And key's probably still in the same spot. It wouldn't surprise me. But my father doesn't really go anywhere now because mid-90s coming up. But anyway, I walked in, and on the washing machine there was this book, and it was black and it had gold writing on it. And it smelt really strange. I once worked in a place, and I handled the original first copy of Charles Darwin's book, right? And it had that ancient smell. And it was, looked at it, and it had gold writing on it, and it was called Flying Saucers Beyond the Moon. And I thought, oh, this is cool, you know. And when I opened it, there was nothing about who wrote the book. It didn't have a catalogue number, and it was just stories. And these stories are all a lot of them were actually to do with South Australia and where I grew up. And the funny thing is, I have never seen these stories anywhere else in my life, or reported on, or investigated. Right? These are unique stories, really unique. And then it had other amazing stories in it, about things like Men in Black, and all these CIA reports that I don't think I was really probably meant to read. Right? It told me some really, really crazy stuff. And I was only, probably 12 years of age. And that book just changed me. Right? It gave me a thirst to find the unknown knowledge. And I read the whole book, and it was just incredible. Now, when my parents got home that day, I showed them the book. Now, my mother and father were never, they're simple country people, working people. They never read books. Their hobby was racehorses. They looked at racehorses and newspapers with racehorses, and that was their world. So they weren't ones to sit down and read books on anything, really. And they just said, I don't know where it's from. Don't know. And they really didn't take much notice. And I showed my brother, and he said, I've never seen that. So I finished reading the book, and I put it next to the bed. And the next night when I come home from school, I come inside and the book was gone. Now, I have since, with artificial intelligence, tried to